Hi and welcome back to Tics Gaming. Yes, this is the official Wigan YouTube channel and here we are back with another episode of Believe. Yes, we all do believe, and what a season we've had, winning a historic Carabao Cup, the first ever League Cup for Wigan Athletic. But please do like, subscribe and get notified to future uploads from Wigan Athletic, and also get down in the comments as well and smash those thumbs up please, boys and girls, because we'd love to see more of you around. And also get over to Twitter, Tics Gaming, don't forget. And here we are, all in all, what a season it was. The Carabao Cup, the first ever trophy of that sort for Wigan Athletic. The League Cup. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now the new arrivals, how did we do? So Fagulai came in permanently. He was the star signing. £10 million, 46 appearances, 4 goals, 19 assists, a 7.22. Absolutely crazy. Zanyu, a D from the board. That's not good. £75 million he cost, but 35 starts, no assists, 1 goal, a 7.18. I would say that's pretty good. Collins came in from Wolves, £60 million. It says he was at Celtic. I don't quite get what that's all about, but 36 appearances, 7.13. Karabakh, C-, 7.1. 5 assists, 6 goals. Lovely stuff from 19 starts, 24 off the bench. Dean Henderson, the nomadic goalkeeper, £22 million, 11 starts, a 7.06. Sarah Mentager, £6 million, only a C. They're happy that the deal was quite low for him. Okay, 5 starts, a 7, and then we start getting down to a bit lower boys, but these are the youngsters that came in. Adam Ellington, £30 million, a D. They're not happy with him at all. I thought he was rather good, was Ellington. He did a good job for us. 15 starts, 9 off the bench, 1 assist, a 6.97. Aspin, a B+. Finally, hallelujah. The board are happy. Oh my goodness me. £2.5 million from Rochdale. 4 starts, 9 off the bench, 2 goals, 2 assists, a 6.92. So pretty good there as well. Kraus, yes. £2.8 million. Yeah, not very good. Now, Juan Nagura, an A-, 3 starts, 4 off the bench, 1 assist, a 6.76. I thought he did better than that, but I'm sure he will as backup this season. Now, how do the board think? The EFL Cup, an A+ for winners of that. Beautiful stuff. Sam Surridge with 7 goals in the tournament. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. FA Cup, C-. Sam Surridge with 1 goal. Yeah, we didn't do very well in that. The Super Cup, runners up, a C-. Disappointed that we didn't. That's a bit of a glitch there. Something about the FA Cup. Don't quite get that. Champions League, a B. Makoko with 6 goals in this. Quite a mixed bag there, looking at the results. Knocked out in the quarterfinals by Liverpool. Premier League, an A+. Absolutely beautiful. 4th in the Premier League. Stunning. Stunning, stunning stuff. 28 goals by Adam Ider. Give him a clap. Give him a comment. Everyone, give Adam Ider a comment, please. Biggest win. 6-1 victory over Leicester. Surridge with a hat-trick. Match to remember. Beating Atalanta 4-1. Over there, Makoko with a hat-trick, and goal of the season goes to Patrick DePaul in a 4-1 win over Hull. Let's go and have a look at that, shall we, a minute? So this goal by Patrick DePaul, Karabakh picks up the ball, Adam Ider, back to Karabakh, DePaul running from midfield. It's a good goal. I wouldn't say it's goal of the season, but finances a national 3.5 star current rating there. Sponsorship up by £15 million. Broadcast down by 7. Competition prize money. Then this is what happens with the Champions League. You go from 33 million to 74 million pounds. Top shirt sales. We've sold nearly 43,000 shirts. Adam Ider top shirts, Makoko, Chouameni, Fagulai and Karabakh in there. How do we line up? Trafford in goal, Nyambi, Zanyu, Collins, Ain't Nori. Well, a bit harsh, I would say, but Busquets at the base, Fagulai, Chouameni and Grigera, Ider and Makoko. I think that pretty much sums it all up there. everybody did play a hell of a lot of games. Collins, 36 starts. Zanyu, 35 starts. It showed how many games we did play when you got an L who played nearly every single game. The accolades. We picked up Manager of the Year. That is unbelievable, and thank you very much, boys and girls. Yes, I'm happy. Adam Ida, Fans Player of the Year. Young Player of the Year, Makoko. Silent Season, Faguli, we know that. Goal of Season to Paul, we know that. Top goal scorer, Adam Ida, yeah. Most assists, 19 from Faguli, we've seen that earlier. Most Man of the Matches award goes to Makoko with 10. Highest average rating, Adam Ida, 7.5. And Jack Watmore, Captain Jack, 97 passes in 90 minutes. Lovely stuff. Record breakers. Adam Ida with 36 goals in the season. And Faguli breaks the record for assists as well. And Makoko breaks the record for player of the matches. That's great news. Competition awards. Adam Ida picks up Europa League Player of the Year. That must be from last year. Maybe there's some sort of crossover. I'm not sure. Irish Player of the Year as well for Adam Ida. The Copper Trophy. Must be a German one for Makoko. Bundesliga Football. In fact, no, Copper. What's that one? I'm not sure I've heard that one before. Deutschland Footballer of the Year is Makoko, so German Footballer of the Year. PFA Young Player of the Year, Makoko. Beautiful. And Next Gen award goes to Zanyu. So that's great news as well. History in the making, the 6-1 win at Leicester, the Carabao Cup. Once the ball got rolling midway through the season, it looked hard to stop the impressive team. Completely agree. Now, Talal, what do you want, son? What do you want? You want us to, end of next season, be top half, okay? Group stages minimum Champions League, okay. That's never an easy one to go for. Work towards being the best of the rest. So I think that means top 6. Best of the rest again. We are got to be best of the rest and continue being best of the rest. I accept that. All of the usual stuff going on. Season break, destination. I think we'll go to Singapore this time. Bit of a different change of things. We'll praise Makoko for his PFA Young Player of the Year. I'm Manager of the Year. Talal is buzzing. I'm Manager of the Year. Team of the Year. Ain't Nori's in the Team of the Year. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. That is great news as well. Now, squad depth. What do we think? I think goalkeepers are now fine. Henderson, that should be pretty much sorted. Left back, we probably need another good left back just to add a bit of cover. Centre backs, I don't think we need another one. Defensive midfield, I would say that we need a real proper up and coming, or someone who's really, really good, because a lot of these boys, they're 26, 27 now. They're all that sort of age. Even Chouamani's 26. So it's one of them. Midfield, again, Karabakh at 22. Is he going to get much better? I don't know. It's a strange old one. And up front, we've got 2 of the best strikers in the world. And we've got an almighty amazing backup. So maybe a youngster again, someone to be the 4th choice in there. So I think what we'll do, we will buzz on a few days and see what we can come up with for you boys and girls out there. But please do, smash that like button. Well, this is some big news for the future of Wigan Athletic. Talal has announced that there will be a new stadium in the offing because of the high demand for tickets for their home games at the DW Stadium. The board have pointed out that this will not be a smooth process and will be some time before it's properly in place. And so there's actually nothing been announced. It's been announced, but it's not been announced. We'll know more at a later date. It's big news. Well, this was one thing I didn't actually know had happened. Makoko hasn't had his first cap. Well, he has now, and he scored his first goal. And we're going to celebrate with him to say it's great to see that he has. Now, we are trying to improve bits and pieces, getting more physios in and all that sort of thing. You know what we're like. We're always trying to improve scouts as well. So we're looking to boost all of the staff because we have got the best staff there is, apart from sports science. Man United have the best of that. But we need to sort out some players. And with £70 million to spend, we've got a lot to go with. So we'll have to wait and see what we can come up with. But we don't need a lot, but we need quality. We've probably got a bit of dead wood we can clear out as well, I would have thought. So the transfer window has opened. It is the 9th of June, and we've brought in a couple of youngsters. Enzo Munez comes in from Colo Colo. Now this lad, we will sort out a face for him, don't worry. 4.5-star potential, 1.5-star current ability, 18 years old, 6'2", central midfielder, can also play centre-back. Not that we'd probably ever play him there, but he is one of those players we were saying about who could probably do a job in our midfield when he's a little bit older. But he's got a lot of potential, and hopefully he can fulfill it. Now, the next signing is... Can you remember Charlie Wyke? We've only gone and signed his son. Now, I'm not saying it is his son, but he's gone down to the under-23s, and this is Grant Wyke. Comes in 17 years old, came in from Manchester City. The fans are buzzing. A B. That's the most I've seen in a long time for a signing. Whether the fans think it is Charlie Wyke's son, I don't know. But my goodness me, we are very, very happy to have the youngster around. Now, earlier on, we said we wanted a defensive midfielder that could come in and help us out. Now, Robert Shaughnessy has signed. Now, this lad has cost us over, with instalments, £100 million. The 20-year-old Irish international comes in from Arsenal, 5-star potential, 3-star current ability. So, in other words, he's good to go into the team already. And just look at it. It is Roy Keane in disguise. He is unbelievable. Work rate 19, teamwork 18, determination 20, bravery of 17, aggression of 19, stamina 17, pace, and he's only 20 years old, and he's going to develop. Oh my goodness me, we've got our forever central midfielder. And I think that this lad, trained up to be in there as the ball-winning midfielder, or even going right in there, just smashing people up, because that's what he can do. He is Roy Keane at the end of the day. It doesn't say anything other than the fact he is a wonder kid. And my goodness me, only on £54,000 a week. The fans are on a B-. They are absolutely buzzing that he's in. And I am so happy with this signing. And our director of football has brought in another one. Luis Eduardo, 3-star potential, 1.5-star current ability, more of just a player for the reserves, but this Brazilian, he could be something pretty good, I think, if he develops just in and around the squad, if necessary. So again, another player, but we haven't let anyone go yet. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Money is getting very tight already. And like buses, these defensive midfielders come along again. Another one, Christian Richer. I hope he is richer, because this lad, another wonder kid. We are wonder kid shopping. He's cost us £14 million. And what a player he is. A German, under-21 international, 18 years old, 6'5", 4.5-star potential, 3-star current ability. Again, someone who can play already. Heading of 17, jumping reach of 15, decisions of 17, bravery 17, work rate 16, tackling 16. Just again, an all-round perfect player. And he can play centre-half as well if necessary. So it's just starting to come together now. The squad, as we look at it, oh my goodness me, it's just looking stunning. I'm loving this squad. I am loving it. I'm loving Wigan Athletic. And we've gone on a few more days, and Wigan have offered us a new contract, and they're delighted that we've signed. We've signed on a 4-year deal on £54,000 a week. We're here for the long haul, boys and girls, and hopefully we're about to start taking the Premier League by storm. Well, we've let him go. He cost us £8.25 million. We've sold him for £17 million. The problem boy, Patrick de Paul, is out of the building, and he's now a Leeds United player, valued at £25 to £36 million. Really? But he is now gone. He is now out of here, and we've got a bit more money to spend. Well, another player, we've signed our contract, and Fagulai has signed a brand new contract of his own on £140,000 a week. He's here on a 5-year deal now. So the talented player has got his calibre signed down to Wigan Athletic. And that just makes everything feel great to me. One of the first boys we brought in. And he's here for the long haul too. Well, here we are on the eve of the Premier League start. We have sold some players. My goodness me, have we sold a few players. Brad Herbert has been sold. Yes, Brad Herbert. Probably never heard of him. He's gone to Chelsea. He went for £7.25 million. He's now worth 55 to 67 million pounds. As we don't really play with wingers, I thought we'd sell him. Don't know whether that one's going to come back to bite us in the backside. McNulty. Yes, he has gone out to Nottingham Forest. Down to a 3-star player, 2-star current ability. Yes, he's still good with the stats, but we've managed to get £8.5 million back to him. And gone to Monterey is Tom Kroos. Down to a 2.5-star player. And I just thought, time to cash in while we could. We've got nearly £12 million for him. And we did say at the start, we've been Wonder Kid shopping. Monrad Risky. I think we're going to call him Risky. He's cost us £18.5 million. And this lad, a striker, come winger. I know we don't play with wingers, but we'll get to that in a minute. He's already rated at 59 to 89 million pounds. 5-star potential, 2.5-star current ability. Yes, he's another one for the future. We did say we wanted a 4th choice striker who could sit in there and be an absolute god for us. Looking at the squad depth now, you'll see that we've got a bit of a 4-2-4 going on there. We've also got our usual couple of formations that we play as well. But we have been thinking about a 4-2-4. Bear with, we will see. It's training it up and see how it goes. Now, the lad Richer, he can play left back, so we're happy there. We haven't really sorted out another right back. That's the only problem. We are very, very blessed in midfield. Now, this is where it comes a problem. We've been offering contracts to wingers all day because we've been training a wing system. And as it stands, I think we've got a winger coming in. Oh no, these going out on loan. We've had an offer for Karabakh, and I don't know what to do. It's £42.5 million for Adam Karabakh. That's way over his value. He's down to a 4-star player. He is 3.5 stars already. He's nearly 24, so he's not going to get any better. And with the midfielders that we've got, if we just bring out midfielders, like so, do we really need him anymore? Aspin is developing. Don't worry about the red bits. He is actually developing. Robert Shaughnessy is an absolute animal that we know. Faguli is, perfect. Busquets, Tchouameni, Richer can play in there as well. Enzo, another one. Don't worry about the red bits. He is developing as well. Do we sell Karabakh? The problem lies as well, if we do sell him, do we put some money into another Wonder Kid? I don't know. We're currently minus nearly £20 million in the bank. I'm sure Talal is starting to get a bit twitchy. We're over our committed spending, but we're currently okay for our spending. We've got 10 million left, so if we do make 40 odd million pounds off him, there's potentially 50 million pounds for an absolute world-class midfielder. But then do we really need him? Looking at this, if we just pick all the players as they would be normally, you look at that, he doesn't get, or does he? I'm so torn on what to do. It's such a tricky one. At the moment they're saying Richer should be in there. It's such a tricky one. Give me a minute and we'll find out. Now this has just made it even worse. We've negotiated with them £51 million and 25% of any profit for the next sale. I'm going to accept the deal. and we're going to see what happens. Oh my goodness me. This would sort out the money problems, the £20 million overdraft that we've got, and probably sort out this committed spending business as well and give us some money to spend on a youngster. Well, here we go for the first game of the season against Leeds United. Henderson in goal, Ellison, Collins, Zanu, Ain't-Nori. Trying something a little bit different with the back four. A central defender on stopper and a no-nonsense cover defender. Shaughnessy comes in to be that base man, and hopefully he can do it. Grigera, Tchouameni, Fagulai as the midfield three. Ida and Makoko up top. We're going for a pressing forward this season rather than the advance forward to see if that helps there as well. So this is an interesting one. We have the chance to exact revenge on Leeds after last time out. I like that. I like that a lot. Here we are, first game of the season. Positive mentality. Away at Leeds. Here we go. And I just hope that we can see this a lot of times this season. It would be great if we can start off the season with a lovely bit of momentum and goals. Currently, not a lot going on. I think what we will do, we'll do a shout of encourage. We're no longer playing the ball out of defence either. Whether that's a mistake, we'll see. But Ain't-Nori gives the ball away. That's not what we want to see in the first highlight of the year. But we have half cleared the ball back to us. Shaughnessy now. Lovely stuff. Zanu, Shaughnessy, back to Zanu. Collins gets it out to Ellison, Grigera, Tchouameni. Ellison in. Oh, and what a save from Makoko's drive. The idea is, Collins, you're meant to be you're meant to be a stopper. That means you're meant to get in there. We've put an L on the bench for this today. Shaughnessy. He's just blasted the ball into the Leeds United crowd. Oh, there's going to be trouble with this lad, isn't there? Yes, indeed. I'm thinking, with the Karabakh money, we are going to sell him. I think Ain't-Nori's pulled him down. It's a penalty to Leeds. And then we're going to invest in a winger. And I'm thinking 4-4-2 or 4-2-4 could be the way forward. Penalty has been awarded. Henderson, show us why you're in goal. And Trafford's on the bench. We've conceded the first goal of the season. That's not ideal. Right. Come on, boys. A shout of encourage again. We've had one shot. Maybe we do need to pass the ball out of defence. I don't know. Ellison has lost the ball down the right-hand side. Nyambi's out injured currently. So that's why Ellison's in again. But he showed so much promise last season. I just think he's got it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fagulai's just picked up a booking, and it's coming up to half-time now. Kepa in goal for Leeds United. He's just punted the ball upfield. Zanu picks up the ball. Collins now to Grigera. Tchouameni. In. Makoko. He looked ahead of the play. He looked ahead of the play. You're a pressing forward, not an advance forward now. Is it a goal? They've given it. The goal's given, boys and girls. Jim. That's the way to do it. Ellison getting down that right-hand side. Makoko with a bullet header. That's the way to get us up and running. Totally agree, Jim. They were saying about offsides, but we're not worried about that. Half-time is looming, and it's 1-1, and we have upped our game. I think, where's the one we got another drive? You need to show me something better in the second half. That's the one. Right. Second half of football. Looking at the ratings here, actually, Fagulai's having an awful game of football. Ain't-Nori's just picked up a card as well. This ain't great at all. Ain't-Nori, you're coming off, son. Nagora, on you come. Ellison, down that right-hand side again. Tchouameni, ball in. Adam Ida, first time we've seen him today. Nagura, into the play straight away. Makoko hits the post. Fagulite, off you come, my boy. And it will be for Busquets. I think we will have one more change. Ida's not having the best of games. Ida, off you come, son. For Sam Surridge. Oh, and they've got a runner. Thankfully, he's fluffed his lines. It did get a corner from it, though. Sam Surridge is on. Balance mentality. A shout of encourage. About half an hour to go. There's still plenty of the game for us. But we need to exact revenge, as it said, and get a goal if we can. As it stands now, the substitutes are starting to make an impression. But is it going to be enough to get a goal? Another shout of fire up. Come on, boys. Last 10 minutes. They are fired up. They are focused. They are raring to go. But there's not a lot happening. We've had a little bit more of it. They've had the better XG. But a point on the opening day wouldn't be too bad. Ellison now. Where's he going? To Collins. Gets it back. Opens up a bit. Grigera. Ellison. Back to Collins again. Lovely football by Wigan Athletic. Goes all the way back to Henderson. Zanyu forward. Makoko in. Sam Surridge. They're looking. They're looking. They're looking. Oh, offside. It did look offside. To be honest, the first one looked offside. So 6 minutes of added on time. Is there going to be another chance for Wigan? Or is it going to be a point opening day? And it is a 1-1 draw opening day of the season. I think we're just going to say, I don't like what I saw. Whether not having an L in the side, only time will tell. Aston Villa, who are 4th in the league, up next. Ellison, man of the match. That's what we like to see. The criticism are extreme physicality. I genuinely laugh. Well, it's a historic moment. Adam Karabakh is out the door, and we've got his replacement coming in already in, where is he? Andre Cersei. This lad, 4-star potential, 3-star current ability. He's costing us £26 million from AC Milan. Can play wide right, through the middle. Just another great option. And when you do a comparison with him, where is Mr. Karabakh? It's just a younger model of him. So I'm not too fussed. And he can play in more positions. So that's great news. Nyambi has developed concern about Karabakh leaving, though. Ask Anel to sort that out. And Anel, thank you very much. Nyambi's dropped his concerns. That's great news. Dynamics, as we look at it. Team leader. Anel team leader as well. Good, excellent, very good. Very good everywhere. Thank you. And just like that, James Trafford is unhappy about his playing time. I don't know whether we should try and cash in on him, but that's going to be another issue. Oh dear. So it's a record income for transfer. Record for the transfer deal done. 20 million was the previous for old Bamba Dieng, who is at Borussia Mönchengladbach at the moment. Not really doing a great deal. So that's even more news. Kelly uncertain on transfer policy. Rob, you're all right, mate. Don't worry about it. We know what we're doing. The finances are now looking a lot better-ish. So here we are for the Aston Villa game. There's going to be a lot to come from Aspin, I think. We're going to need him to step up to the plate as well. So he comes in onto the bench to take the place of Karabakh. Other than that, it's the same starting 11. Henderson, Ellison, Collins, Zanyu, Ain't-Nori, Shaughnessy, Grigera, Tchouameni, Fagulai, Ida and Makoko up top. He's actually dropped the star rating. Oh, I'm going to have to put him back to advanced forward, and he's got the perfect role for it. He's going to have to do it. I'm pandering to his needs. I want you to put on a display and impress me. I think that is the call for today's game at home to Villa. 6th place in the league currently. I know it doesn't mean anything at the moment, but there was a hell of a lot of draws in those opening games of the Premier League this season. So we haven't really lost much ground as it stands. Ellison to Shaughnessy. Tchouaméni out there as well. Ellison, ball in. Ida rising. Fagulai picks up the loose ball though. Into Ain't Nori. Fagulai. Tchouaméni gives it to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy gives the ball away. That's going to be the thing, is he's not a world-class player. Shaughnessy just got to keep it short. He's got Tchouaméni in with him. Ellison to Adam Ida. What a ball, what a goal. My goodness me. Adam Ida. Jim. Ellison again. What a player he is going to become. What a player he is already. Tchouaméni, Ellison, first time ball. Trent Alexander-esque. And Ida just chips Martinez. Beautiful goal. That's what we like to see. First goal of the game for him. First goal of the season for him. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. 4 shots. Villa have had nothing. Villa have had nothing. Stepping back to the balanced mentality as well. Rather than going too gun-ho. I think that's our problem sometimes. We do look to go a little bit too quick. Mokoko's picked up. He should be able to play through a bruised foot. He's not playing very well. Let's do it. Get him off. Get him off. Mokoko off. Sam Surridge on. Surridge is going to be as the pressing forward on attack. That's how he likes to play it. So that's how we're going to play him. Coming up to half time. 1-0 to the good. Right. So as it stands, I think what we're going to say, we can definitely do more to get into this game. Second half starts. And we're top of the league. We're the only team that's played 2 games. But, yeah, we'll gloss over that side of it, James. Come on. They've had 1 shot. We've had 10. This is great stuff at the moment. And looking at the midfield, Shaughnessy probably needs a break. Gregira, Fagulai again. Fitness levels. Fagulai. Tchouaméni. Does seem at the minute that him and Shaughnessy are almost in the same place, but Sam Surridge just popped up with a goal again. Beautiful. Jim. He is just an absolute machine. It just doesn't matter who you play him with. He will score goals. Ain't Nori ball in. Sam Surridge rises highest. Boom goal. Boom goal indeed, Jim. Absolutely lovely stuff. Right, Fagulai. Off you come. And it will be for Aspin to have a little run there. Ain't Nori probably needs to come up. What a save. What a save by Dean Henderson. Oh my goodness me. In fact, Ellison, off you come, son. For 1 second. He has come off for an L. Just switching it around a little bit. Collins goes to fullback. Just to see it out now, hopefully. 2-0 up with 10 minutes to go against Villa. Lovely, lovely stuff. 4 points from the opening 2 games of the season. Can't ask for better than that, really. Against a good teams at the end of the day. We are in the Premier League. Aspin with a poor corner, a free kick. But poor ball in. And now, lovely covering. Ida trying to get it through again, but doesn't quite hit the ball right. Now Mudryk gets the ball in. Henderson had it covered. Goal kick coming up to full time. Top of the table after 2 games. We'll have some of that, please, boys and girls. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. That was good. Nice win, everyone. Ain't Nori man of the match. Ellison, great with his training. Thankfully, Mokoko only a couple of days with that bruised foot. Ain't Nori will give him his praise that he deserves. And next up is Fulham in 8 days' time. And we do have a work permit for Andre Ceci. We've got him coming in. £26 million. Beautiful player to have around the club. He is going to be a B-. That's great news. I think we're going to train him to be the wide man. Oh, in fact, no, we'll go for the central midfielder for the Mazzala role. And then we'll see how he goes. We'll send him on an intensive language course. Fagulai can welcome him. And what was the one thing he was a little bit short on? Probably dribbling. So we'll focus on a bit of ball control. Well, that's great news for Cersei. Comes in, the Wonder Kid, out for 3 to 4 weeks with twisted ankle. Joyous. Risky, he's out there as well. Look, he's still injured as well. So it's great news. We've got all these players and they're all injured. So EFL Cup draw, Carabao Cup, defending champions, away at Sunderland first round. But now it's the Champions League draw. So we will do the automatic draw and see what we come up with. Bayern out first. That's the sort of group we want to miss. Juventus, Newcastle, Liverpool, Sporting. Now F would be another good one. We don't want G or H, so we want E or F. That's the groups we want. We're not in this pot either. I'm not sure what pot we're in then. We must be in... I hope we're not in the 4th pot, because that's going to be really frustrating. 3rd pot. Just looking. We're in the 3rd pot. Right, here we go. Where are we? Where are we going to be? Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Oh, my goodness me. Sporting, Borussia Dortmund. And who's it going to be for our 4th choice? We're in pot E. That is... I don't know. Dortmund. You just never know with them. Antwerp. That's quite... I don't know what they're going to say. How are they going to handle this? Yeah, it's week up today. Not saying much about it. Not saying it's a hard group. Not saying it's an easy group. Trafford, uncertain future. Now, this is interesting. Bids have come in for Trafford. £15 million. That's the top end of his value. Very, very interesting. Right, let's have a look. So what we've done, we've accepted the AEK one, we've rejected that, and we've offered him out as well, and we'll see what happens if anybody can bite at about 16 million quid. Well, we've just gone and signed a left winger, so we're now in a position where we could, if we wanted to, start playing a proper sort of role like that. So we'll see. But Nemanja Jovic comes in. He is a Serbian left winger. Just a very, very tidy, well-rounded player, to be honest. 3.5 star, 3.5 star. Cost us £6 million. Already rated at £33 million. And Dean Henderson is out injured for a couple of days. And we're trying to sell the other goalkeeper. Oh dear. So, with Henderson out injured, Henderson's on the bench. I've dropped Trafford to the reserves just to take him out of the picture, so there's no issues with players fussing and moaning. So Serementiger comes into goal for today's game. Ellison, Zanyu, Anel, Ain't Nori. We brought Anel back in purely because of his captain duties as well, with Serementiger in goal. Tchouameni comes into the base. Again, a bit more experience just to try and help things out a little bit. Gregira. Shaughnessy goes into midfield though as a box-to-box midfielder. Fagulai, Ida and Makoko up top. Let's go and let's try and beat Fulham. Pick up where you left off last time out. Shaughnessy's looking aggressive. Oh, great. That's all we need. Shaughnessy, don't go kicking anyone. You're a box-to-box. Just get in there and don't kick no one. Just all I'm asking is just don't kick. That's it. Ellison to Gregira. Ellison now down that right-hand side. Gets to the byline, cross in. Makoko's there. It's over the bar though, unfortunately. First chance to us. Leno in goal. Fulham still. Zanyu with a poor header, but gets it to Ellison somehow. Gregira. Shaughnessy. Gregira. Ida now to Makoko. Turns his man. Gets to the byline. Pulls it back. And Adam Ida is there to head it in. Jim. Again, it's come down that right-hand side with Ellison. It's started off with him. Gregira gets it. Gives it to Ida. Makoko beats his man. Puts a cross in. Ida nods it into the far corner. Stunning goal. Lovely stuff. 1-0 up on 11 minutes. That is a superb start. Now, pressing all over the place. Zanyu with the header again. Tchouaméni to an L. Coming forward. Makoko over the top. Straight into Leno's hands. Why didn't he go round him? Maybe that's a thing that we need. Shaughnessy, stop being aggressive, man. I know you've got a lot of aggression. Come on. Play the game, son. Corner. Fagulai swings the ball in. It's away. Zanyu runs straight through the referee. Anel. Fagulai digs out the cross. Anel is there again. It's 2-0. Lovely stuff, Jim. It is absolutely stunning. These strikers, it doesn't seem to matter what the pairing is. My goodness me, can they score goals? Fagulai to an Adam Ida. Lovely. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. 2-0 up now. Ida at the double. Hopefully we can get a great start to this season and really cement a position. Zanyu now coming forward. Pumps the ball forward. Adam Ida in for a hat-trick. Leno saves with his legs. Makoko taking the corner this time. Not quite sure what that was. Yusuf? What was that? I don't even remember putting him on corners, to be honest. Not quite sure what happened then. But coming up to 40 minutes, and this is a great half of football. In fact, enough to have a bit of praise. They are delighted. It's got Shaughnessy finally off his aggressive mantle. And there we are at half-time. Lovely, lovely stuff. We're doing well, but we're capable of more. Robert, can I have a word with you, son? You need to sometimes just not be aggressive, okay? I don't want to make it about you every single game. You're not listening, son. Can you hear me, Shaughnessy? At least he's not been booked, I suppose, though. And now, they've picked up a booking, though. And it is Fagulai with the free kick. Over it, and over and wide it goes. Fitness levels, ain't Nori, off you come for Nagura. Anel to Grugira, to Fagulai. It's that man again, Adam Ida. Makoko puts it in. Was he offside? Was he offside? Don't think so. Goal. Lovely stuff. Oh my goodness me, we're all on the screen. Fagulai, Ida. It actually come off Vinicius. It's a lovely goal for Makoko. Yes, Jim, I don't like you being on the screen at the same time as me. Okay, Adam Ida, off you come, son. I know you're on a hat-trick. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ellitson's injured. What on earth just happened to him? Nyambi, on you come, son. Oh, that doesn't look good. A lower leg injury. Oh, no. That's a broken leg. Adam Ida for Surridge. That is a broken leg. I can see it coming now. Ellitson. This is going to ruin his career. Before it even starts. Henderson pumps the ball forward. Nagura to Fagulai. There he is again. Surridge this time. Gives it to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni! Oh, nearly there. Lovely, lovely stuff. Now Makoko again with the corner. He needs to be in the middle, not taking corners. I'm not sure what's gone on there. They've got Colwell playing. He's the youngster. Not developed. Not developed. He was somebody we looked at before. 21 shots we've had to their 3. Lovely stuff. Praise the team with a couple of minutes to go. Shaughnessy's going to come out of the game without a booking. That's great stuff. That is really good. I am happy as Larry with that. And there we are. A lovely 3-0 victory. Well done. Now we need to find out how bad that injury is. Ellison. Oh, that's all right. It's only a pulled calf. So that's not going to hinder him. Leave to the physio. 2 to 3 weeks. That's all right. Adam Ida. Well done, son. Well, that's an interesting bit of news. Anel has just played his 100th league game for Wigan Athletic. Well done, Anel. Super star. So it's transfer deadline day, and there's been all sorts going on. The transfer deadline's still going on, actually. We've just sold Justin Januzek. We've been trying to hold on to him for ages, but he's dropped his potential so badly to a 2.5-star player. We sold him to Feyenoord for 7.75 million. We turned down £30 million offers for this lad 2 seasons ago. Crazy stuff. And Trafford's gone to AK 3-star. It's a poor representation, but he's gone for £15.25 million. And his replacement is David Spitzer. David Spitzer comes in for £5 million. £5 million. And as we look at him, what a player he is. He's a beautiful player. He's got a cracking head of hair as well, hasn't he? My goodness me. But he's got lots of bags of potential. All that sort of thing going on for him. And already valued at £27 to £32 million. He's trained in Germany. German under-21 international. 20 years old. Great stuff. And Leazal has gone out on loan to Feyenoord for the season, so we'll see how he can get on as well, if he can develop any of this potential that he's got. He's got so much potential. It'd be great to have him having a season out there. 2 hours remaining. There's not long left now. There's so much stuff going on. There's people and players that are flying in left, right and centre. 30 minutes to go. The transfer window has closed. I don't know what happened there, but offers were made for Bernardo Silva from Real Madrid and PSG, but I think it's probably too late. But is their window still carrying on? Crazy stuff at the end of the transfer window. 4 days, and we got a few friendlies and stuff because we got international break. You don't see this very often. Young Player of the Month for August. Ellison wins it. Well done, Ellison. Makoko second. Zanyu third. Oh, beautiful stuff. Congratulate Ellison. Lovely. Did we not win anything? Adam Ida's in team of the week. Lovely. Right, here we go for the West Ham game. Henderson in goal. Nyambi, Anel, Zanyu, Ain't-Nori, Chouameni, Gregira, Shaughnessy, Fagulai, Sam Surridge up top with Makoko. Yes. Adam Ida, injured on international duty, out for another couple of weeks with a groin strain. Hopefully that's not going to hinder him in his season as we go. Yes, Brendan Rodgers in charge of West Ham. Here we go. Can we get another 3 points in the bag to pile the pressure on? Tabletop in Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle currently top of the table. It's a bit of a strange one to see, but it is very strong winds and an absolute downpour in London today at the London Stadium. Good to see that Shaughnessy is aggressive. Of course. We did do a couple of friendlies in between, and we did try out the 4-2-4 just to give it a bit of a test and see how it goes. Ain't-Nori putting the ball out of touch there. But it is West Ham with the first highlight. They've got a runner. Bowen's in. They're looking for the offside. The referee's gone over. The players are having a look. He's got his finger in his ear again for the second time. The goal has been awarded. We did do the shout just beforehand. Maybe we'll go attacking. It is West Ham United. I'm not saying anything. Is my dad's team. He does support them. And actually my daughter seems to go and like West Ham. Probably got something to do with Harry Potter. She's a massive Harry Potter fan and does seem to lead that way. All because of that. And West Ham again That's offside. Ref, I'm not having that. That is offside all day long. And I believe goal is disallowed. Thank you very much, referee. A shout of demand more. It's made them anxious. It's fired them up. There we go. Nyambe nervous, though. He has lost a little bit of his fitness and all that lot. What was that? Put your act together. Yeah, Nyambe needs to just sort himself out. Grigera there, having a bit of a bad game. And again, it's West Ham. This time, that's going to count. There's no offside this time. I would be shocked. It is a goal. Right. Changes afoot. It's not a great half. Shaughnessy is having an absolute nightmare in there. Grigera off first of all, though, for Busquets. Anel. Now, this is the thing. I'm not convinced by Anel anymore. I think it needs to be Collins on a different role. Whoa, what's just happened to Nyambe again? And Makoko is having an absolute shocker. But have we got a striker on the bench? No, we haven't. So it will be Shaughnessy off for Aspin. Ain't Nori now. To Makoko. Can we pull a goal back? Ain't Nori coming down that left-hand side. Whips the ball in. Surridge over the bar, unfortunately, though. Aspin needs to be more of a... Yeah, we'll leave him as box-to-box. Fagulai nods the ball clear, but it's West Ham coming again. And Tchouameni does win the ball, but it's not really good enough, is it? Bowen out on that right-hand side. Johnson, is that Ben Johnson? They still got him playing? This should be a game that we're winning. I feel that this is a bit of a missed opportunity today. And Firmino's playing for them. It is Ben Johnson. Still playing for West Ham all these years in the future. Have we actually had a proper highlight? Zuma again with a free header. Not good enough. This is just not good enough. Newcastle are opening up a bit of a lead at the top so far. 12 points. And now Ain't Nori's got a bad injury. But can we actually make a change? No, of course we can't. What on earth are we going to do now? There's seconds to go. Let's just see the game out. Ain't Nori is done. What has he done? Throw the water bottle. Not acceptable. But what has Ain't Nori done? Bruce Foot. Right, well, 4 days, and we've got our opening Champions League game against Sporting. And we're throwing the water bottle again. I didn't even know it was Champions League. Right, well, here we go for Sporting. And injuries and unregistered players is a big, big problem. Nagura could not be registered. Watmore couldn't be registered. Yeah, not great at all. So, team today. Henderson in goal. Nyambe, Anel. Do I want Anel there? But no, I'm not putting Anel there. I'm putting Collins there as a central defender stopper. That's what he wants to be, so that's what we're going to do. I wasn't happy with Anel in the last game. And we wasn't happy either with Grigera. So, Zanyu, Richer comes in at left back. I know, this literally, we got no fit left back. Tchouameni, Busquets comes in for Grigera. Shaughnessy, Fagulai, Sam Surridge, and Makoko up top. Now, he is going to be a pressing forward as well, because that's what he'd rather be. Let's go and beat Sporting, please. Now, this is an interesting one. Sporting came out first in that group. Pump the fist. We should be winning this. Make sure we do. Busquets is fired up and loving it. In fact, so we're going to go positive, because apparently we should be winning this game of football. We will see. as it stands, the whole group are drawing 10 minutes in. And it is us with the first highlight. Faguli now swings the ball in. Can't beat the first man though. Makoko to Faguli. Faguli bearing in. Keeper makes a save. Marcus Edwards still playing for Sporting. What's he looking like these days? Edwards. Pretty good. 20 minutes gone. A quick shout of encourage. It is Sporting with a highlight. If we can have this ball back, please, that would be handy. But they swing the ball out wide and nobody out there. Nobody even pressing. Now, what's going on here in midfield? Marcus Edwards, who we've just been looking at. Of course he was going to nearly score. Right. It is Sporting again. Marcus Edwards yet again with the ball. This is not how we envisage this game of football. Goodness me. What a complete and utter disaster of a game of football this is to start with. Are we going to win the ball back? No, we're not. We're going to have a straight red. Faguli is going to get sent off, isn't he? That... Oh, you would have thought it would have been him. Ball winning midfielder on defend. In fact, ball winning midfielder on support. Tchouaméni switch. You're now going to be a ball winning midfielder on defend. In fact, box to box. Go box to box. Come on, Tchouaméni. You can do it for us, son. We're down to 10. Let's fire them up. Let's go balanced as well. Let's keep the ball. Faguli, straight red card in a game that we're 1-0 down, and Collins has been beaten. All ends up. What are we doing back there? Oh my goodness me. Richer now to Makoko. Richer. Forward, Makoko down that left-hand side, cuts inside to Tchouaméni, gives it back to Makoko. Makoko into the box. Sam Surridge! Come on, boys. 1-1. Jim. Lovely stuff. Absolutely beautiful. That's what football's about. Sporting. Forget it. Makoko running the show. Tchouaméni on that box-to-box. Gets it back to Makoko. Bang for Sam Surridge on his head. Lovely, lovely stuff, Jim. That is perfect. What a response. Ignore that information. Rob Kelly, we are not going defensive. We're 1-1 now. Coming up to half-time. I'm going to praise the boys. It's confused a few of them. Nyambi now to Busquets. Gives the ball away. You don't have to be that confused to give it away. Goodness sake. Tchouaméni, though, picks up the ball, box to box. Is he onside? Is he onside? That is the question. That looked... Oh. Offside. It did look offside. I've got to say it. It's unlucky. The little extra touch. Was it needed? Half-time is here. And it's totally unacceptable. Not happy. Faguli. I am not happy at all with you, son. Shaughnessy's picked up his first booking. I think that means he's going to have to come off. Shaughnessy off for Gregira. Now, Gregira will be a ball-playing playmaker on defend. One more change in the bag. Nyambi. Off you come for... Where is he? Anel. Let's go in. So, Collins moves out to right back. Anel comes on at the back. Balanced mentality, a shout of encourage. That should fire the boys up. It has fired them up. Richer, not good. Makoko with the ball in. It's hit 2 or 3 people. What has happened there? That's a penalty, surely. Somebody's appealing for it. Penalty has been awarded. Makoko steps up. This to put us 2-1 up with 20 to go. He's missed it. Oh no, he's missed it. Makoko, son. Why are you taking all the corners? because you can't take them. Tchouaméni, you need to get out to that ball. Makoko stood offside. Anel to Busquets. Back to Anel. Collins down that right-hand side and the highlight ends. We're having the better of it. We've got all the possession. It's 1-1. Can we make a sub? Did we have another sub available? We did. Cersei's come on into midfield. I didn't even know we had another sub available. Makoko, forward, Busquets, to Grugira. Cersei, forward, tries to get Sam Surridge in. He needs to be an advanced playmaker then on support. There's our Cersei. But it's come out to this side and they're in again. Oh, and a sucker punch. That is a sucker punch. With all of the play that we've had, goodness sake. No, we won't make that change then. We'll leave him as he was. Everyone's absolutely flat out. Encourage Fagulai, you absolute and utter... Right, I'm disappointed. We created enough chances. Should have won that game. Richard makes his debut. He is absolute controversial. Banned for 1 game. I'm not going to appeal it because 1 game. Ooh, Fagulai. So he's saying he's not. It's just a bad day at the office. These things do happen. These things do happen. Right. I think what we'll be doing, we'll be coming back in around Dortmund. Second leg, maybe Newcastle. In around there. We'll come through a few of these games and we'll be back around there and see if we've turned our form around. A couple of losses on the trot there. Not good. Well, boys and girls, please do like, subscribe and get notified. It's so important to the channel. I can't say it anymore. It is amazing what you boys and girls are doing, but we do need comments down below as well. Wigan YouTube channel, it's superb. My channel as well, the Prisk channel, get over there and support me as well. I've got content coming out my ears at the moment. It's absolutely stunning. And we'll see you next time out with more Champions League and Premier League football. Thank you very much. Goodbye.